my champions. Welcome to another exciting and interesting lesson with Mr. Olia. How has been your day? I hope in the last lesson you learned a lot. In today's lesson, you will be learning a new interesting topic titled Brief History of Atomic Theory. Now, what is an atom? First and foremost, an atom is the smallest particle of an element. An atom is the smallest particle of an element, and there are three particles in an atomic structure. There are three particles in atomic structure, and they are electrons, protons, neutrons. I'll come again. Electrons, protons, and neutrons. So these are some particles found in the atomic structure. Next, we're going to see some scientists that contributed in scientific history or theory. One is Democritus. Democritus was a Greek philosopher. In the year 4060 BCE, he proposed that matter cannot be broken down indefinitely. I'll come again. He proposed that matter cannot be broken down indefinitely. Next, he also said that at some point you end up with a piece that can't be divided. That means the piece cannot be divided any further. He called the smallest piece an atom. So when that object cannot be divided any further, you can call that object an atom. Next, the word atom was coined from a Greek word atomos, which means indivisible. This was coined by Democritus from a Greek word known as atomos, which means indivisible. Next scientist, Joe Dalton, which was a British chemist. Joe Dalton was a British chemist, and he was the first modern scientist. He was the first modern scientist. So in the year 1807, Joe Dalton proposed the existence of atoms. He was the one that proposed the existence of atom in the year 1807. He described an atom as an indivisible. He described an atom as an invisible, indestructible solid sphere like a billiard ball. I'll come again. He described atom as indestructible solid sphere like a billiard ball. Next scientist is Sir Joseph John J.J. Thomson. He was a British physicist. In the year 1898, he proposed the Plumb-Ponding model. Which states the Plumb-Ponding model states that an atom is solid mass of positive charge material with negative charges called electrons scattered through it like piece of plum in ponding. I'll come again. The Plumb-Ponding model states that an atom is solid mass of positive charge material with negative charges called electrons scattered through it like piece of plum in ponding. This was the discovery of Sir Joseph John J.J. Thomson. a great scientist. Next, Sir Joseph John J.J. Thomson was accredited, because he was a great scientist. He was accredited with discovering electrons in atomic structure. He was the one that discovered electrons in the atomic structure. So he was accredited or awarded for discovering electrons in atomic structure. So these are some few great scientists who discovered the atomic structure. Wow, super kids, it has been a fun learning process so far. Knowing what is an atom and knowing some scientific fact about atom and some great scientists who discovered the atomic structure. In the next lesson, you will learn more about some scientists who discovered their own path in the atomic structure. See you guys in the next lesson. Bye bye.